filthy. If there's anything I would tell to any transfer student that is going to community college, stay in your lane and progress in your lane. Hey guys, what's poppin'? How you feeling? I hope you've been feeling great. So, guess who's back?
Oh, Malvi.
Oh, Malvi. Yo, we are back together again. We are together again. We are together again. Just praising the Lord. Just praising the Lord. We are together. This video does not condone of such acts. But guys, so Malvina and I are about to talk to you guys because we are going to start off and kick off this whole back to school serious time, and it's now time to be talking about school. Grab your journals, okay? You know, grab your pencils and your papers. It's time to discuss. Good. Alright, so we're going to be talking about being a transfer student, or more so, yeah, being a transfer student, I guess. Being a transfer student coming from community college. Community college students, we're talking about you today. Yes, today. Because nobody talks about community college students on YouTube.
I know.
I don't get it. I guess it's because, like, shame. I guess you can say, like, this shame of going to community college. I beg. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I just feel like, honestly, I don't know. Because when I moved here, when I moved to the U.S. first, I was going to go to UMBC. Then I didn't get a lot of money. And my dad was like, well, I don't want you to start taking loans, so you're going to go to Montgomery College, it's my community college for my county. And I was sad. But then the only difference between a community college and a four-year institution is that you graduate with a bachelor's with 4 years and then associate with community college, so 2 years.
Yeah.
And also you don't sleep in school, so there's no like room and board or anything like that. So that's the difference. That's the only difference. Apart from that, it's all college. And then after 2 years, you go to a 4-year university and start from your junior year, and then you continue from the 2 years. So like you have there 2 years there. So honestly, you save a lot of money. It gets boring because like you really don't enjoy all the, you know, parties and fun and things like that. And when I was in community college, I just wanted to get my associate degree and bounce. So I wasn't partaking in any like extracurricular activities. I wasn't part of the student government or anything like that because I just wanted to graduate. So I feel like people don't understand it till they're in this situation. Yeah. It's like community college is there for those who can't pay all that money to go to a four-year institution for the first 2 years. But it's all college. Right. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. See, let's be honest. We're both African. So we know how our parents kind of are when it comes to going to community college.
Just good. Next time it must be great. What do I always say? Harvard or nothing.
Like, yes, it's they actually do agree. And I feel like our parents are much better. You know what I mean? Like, I know when for me, I actually came from a university and then had to go to community college because the university I first attended was extremely expensive, could not afford it. It put me through a whole lot of stress and anxiety just to go and be sleeping in school.
But honestly, I want to advise you, if you feel like you're not a student who has their A game on, to go to community college if you have the opportunity to go to a four-year college.
Go to a four-year, yeah.
If you don't have your A game on, you're gonna stay in the school for 4 years. Yeah. And that's a whole bachelor's degree right there. And it's good. I feel like when you have your associate degree and you have your bachelor's degree after that 2 years, you have a degree to hold on to. Yeah. You can work with that degree while you're getting your bachelor's.
Yeah, you can.
But bachelor's degree, you just have to finish. Because after 2 years, they don't give you any degree. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But like, the only thing I will say, though, is that with the bachelor's, first of all, with the associate's degree, it's not easy to get. Let's put it like that, okay? Yeah, and really that's why, exactly, and that's why I'm saying that if you're going to community college, I feel like there's two types of people that should be in community college, okay? One, if you know you don't know what you're doing, don't waste your money getting straight into a four-year college.
Yeah.
But I can also contradict that and say, if you do know what you're doing, right, and you're confident in the things that you're doing, you can start at a 2-year institution and get your associate's degree. And I'm talking about you're so confident in what you're doing that when you go to a community college, you're literally only doing, we're talking about you're only doing the things that you set out to do type stuff. That means you're not going to be doing advisor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So those are two types of people. The reason why I would say the person who doesn't know what they should do should go to community colleges, because the frustration community college will put you through. The kind of frustration community college will put you through, you have no choice but to figure out what you want to do.
So for me, I was doing pre-med because I wanted to be a doctor, and then I got an opportunity to do volunteer. And even that, like, the classes were really hard. And then I go to volunteer and I realized I really don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Like, even though, like, I've always said I wanted to be a doctor, I don't want to do this anymore, because when I got into the hospital setting, I saw that I don't want to be direct with patients.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. So now I have to literally change my major. My second year, my dear, my friends were transferring, and I'm here like, so in total, I went to school for 5 years. Instead of me being in my third year, I was still in my second year because I was trying to take all these classes that I was supposed to take for public health.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're gonna do, I'm telling you, you're gonna remain in community college for 4 years and you still don't have your life figured out.
Yeah.
So I'll just advise that, like, if you don't know what you're gonna do, don't go to a 4-year university. Go to a community college, but please
find out
maybe your first year or something. Like, figure it out. Like, figure it out before you transfer, because you're gonna. And even before you get your associate. Yeah. Like, or you can just do general studies and just take anything you want and get. But the associate degree is not even an easy thing to get. Like, the classes you have to take. Easy. And also, you have to have your A game on. Yeah. You have to take summer classes. You have to take winter. There was a year that I went to school all year. Spring, summer 1, summer 2, fall, and winter. I was going to school. Because if you know what you really want, you're going to try hard. Yeah. But community college too, it's like you don't really have your mates there. Like, you don't really see them a lot. So it's like, I don't know, you don't even know if you're going or you're coming back. You're coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the time you realize your friends are gone, some people are just there and they're just messing around.
I'm telling you, and they're looking for people. By the time
you realize you spent 4 years in the community college instead of 2.
And I feel like, let me be honest with you too, if you feel like you have been trying, you know, you did everything, you're writing things down, and you just you feel like your program is constantly changing, to be honest with you, it's not, like we said, it's not easy to get your associates. Don't waste your time trying to get your associates transferred. I'm sorry, because that's the thing, that's why I brought Malvina here to talk about her experience. I'm also going to tell you guys about my experience. I transferred because I realized that I had first of all, my program just kept on changing. It's either, I don't know whether it's that it was changing or I was getting way too much instruction from advisors, which is another thing, another advice I'll tell you. If you're going to community college, don't waste too much time going to these advisors. Everything you need to know is online. Okay, and if anything, your advisor that you should be speaking to are the advisors that are from the school that you're trying to transfer to. Yeah. That's all that really matters. The advisors at community college, they need to get paid. And you being there is paying their salary. So just think about it like that, okay? But I would say that if you find that you're constantly, you know, being tried every semester, you know, you see that you're doing the work, you're passing these classes, but every semester is always, oh, you know, we don't need that course anymore. Who told you that you need to take this? Actually, you didn't need that course anymore. All of that, you don't have time to play games. In the name of us trying to be on top of our game, we go to these advisors for guidance, which we're supposed to do. But I would say, like, it's not to say don't go to advisors, but talk to the university you would like to go to after and get yourself together. My demographic in my channel, most of you guys are Africans. So most of you guys know where we're coming from to say that our parents, they are pushing us to be great. Okay, our parents, and not just, greatness can look like anything, but if your goal when you graduated from high school was to graduate from college and continue, then graduate from college. Don't sit down and let an advisor keep you from getting your bachelor's degree. Okay, they'll say, yeah, they'll try to scare you by saying at least you have your associate's degree, you know, this and that. That's true. But if you guys are trying to keep me from my associate's degree, when my bachelor's degree is just in waiting, it's pending, I might as well just get my bachelor's degree and just get it over with. And another advice I would also give is do not waste time trying to be social in community college. This goes for all the socialites. And if you're anything like me, you do not like being alone. So you find yourself in conversations with people and you love to talk. You love to say things. Next minute you will start being friends with everybody. There are people in community college that are like snakes. They're like, no, I like to call them, I don't know the name of the bug. Chichi's there laughing at me. I don't know the name of the bug, but it multiplies. What is it called? When they multiply. Rodents, I guess. I don't know. That's not a bug.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like roaches. But they're literally like, there are these bugs that just love to just keep coming. Like, they come, they multiply. When one comes, they're like, oh, it's safe. Come on, let's keep going. Like ants. Like, that's how they operate, okay? And the fact of the matter is, all these people, these are the kind of people that have been at community college for their life. For their life. I'm like, what are you doing here? They're literally pushing 30 and they're still in community college. That person should not be your friend.
Oh, Gloria, don't do that. I feel like, right, so for me, I didn't really have friends. My friends were my classmates for the semester, and then when the semester is over, peace out.
That's it.
I only had like Savannah. If you know Savannah, she's been on my channel before. I didn't even know Robert at that time, but Savannah knew them. But me, it was just me and Savannah. And so you have to find that friend who is serious and is trying to push just like you, so that they'll put you on your toes. So Savannah knew what she was doing. We were both doing pre-med, and we're trying to, but Savannah knew that's what she wanted to do. She had done her internships with volunteer, and she knew that was for her. So Savannah was just pushing. So after 2 years, she left. I was there alone. I had a year. I had a year, and I knew that, gosh, like, and that's when I met Gloria. When I was like a year before I was done that year. That's when I met her. So I met her in the spring, and I left in the fall.
Were we even in a class together?
No, we never.
Church.
And then also one time I was taking class in Tacoma, and then I saw you. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So like, we go to the same church and we went to the same school.
Yeah.
So I feel like we were just encouraging each other. We're just encouraging each other, and it's very, very, very important to know what you want and go for it.
Yeah.
So for me, I was hurt. Like, I was sad all the time. It's like 2 years. Like, I'm tired. I just need to transfer and go to 4 year and just get my bachelor's, bro. Like, you know, I also knew that I worked so hard to get here.
Right.
So I'm just not gonna transfer. I'm gonna get this degree before I get out. So I worked for it, and I got out immediately. Like, when did you transfer?
I think it was fall last year. Wait, I transferred a semester after you, or was it 2 semesters?
So I just feel like you should really, really pick your friends, and pick friends that will motivate you and will like show you what to do. Just be there for you, listen to you, because college is hard. There are times where you need each other to like cry on and like basically be with, you know. So yeah,
I agree. Like, okay, so this is funny because me and Malvina, we had this very serious conversation that
Gloria hated me.
I sure as heck did, because all my friends know when it comes to telling me things, it's like, why are you telling me this?
Yeah, Gloria said I thought I was better than her.
Wait, it wasn't like that, okay? I just
let me you know what? We're just gonna steal tea.
Wait.
After talking to Gloria, having a cool conversation with Gloria, I went on Snapchat.
What? Snapchat?
Gloria was
what?
Talking about how I have this friend, yeah.
Wait, did I really?
Yeah.
No, Malvina.
I have this friend who thinks she's better than me because she's always like, who thinks she's better than me because she thinks I'm not studying hard.
Guys, I probably didn't say it like that, okay? Because she is a drama queen. She's definitely a drama queen, okay? Anyway. Listen.
Gloria said that. She did.
Listen. Listen, yeah, no, that conversation definitely brought us closer though, because Malvina saw the side of me that I need to work on, and I also saw her sides as well. Thank you very much.
Which side?
No, which side? No,
which side?
no,
Okay, are you gonna talk which side?
No, because she's an auntie. She's the mom. Okay, everybody knows that they gotta do what they gotta do. Yeah, so why can't she be cool? No, but the thing is, don't get me wrong, it definitely motivated me to move forward, because that conversation lit fire on my butt. Like, wasn't that the semester after that conversation I transferred?
I don't know.
It was a lot though. Well, you know, that conversation though put fire on my butt. Like, sometimes you need friends that will literally light your butt up, because you cannot be calm in community college. You need to transfer, you need to graduate, you need to do whatever you have to do to move forward. So now that we've talked about like what happens there, or whatever the case may be, there's definitely more that we could cover on. Take the right classes, don't waste your time, period. Now we're gonna go into what's next, to transfer or graduate. I'm talking about more so on the aspect of transferring, and Malvina is going to talk about on the aspect of graduating. So I guess the question.
So first of all, we all transfer at a point.
Yeah, we all transfer.
But then I graduated with a degree, and she just transferred with a degree.
Exactly. How was your last semester? And then planning what was next for you.
So for me, I didn't know. I didn't remember. I literally, like, I just applied to schools. I took the classes I had to take. I knew that these classes to leave the school. So I had my A game on, and actually that semester I did I did very great. So because I knew that this was the final lap, you know, let me just finish hard. But when it came to transferring, I actually just applied to one school, and people thought I was crazy. I knew that was the school I was gonna go to. I just prayed about it and everything. I knew that was where I was gonna get. So I applied to just one school. And if I didn't get that school, I'll probably not go to school that year. And everybody thought I was really crazy. But that's just me taking faith and knowing exactly what I wanted. So I took that step. The acceptance letter. One time I was at work and it just came.
I remember that day.
Yeah. I honestly, don't be me if you're not sure of the school
you want to go to.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, so from my perspective, I was definitely very afraid about transferring, given my like situations with like, you know, financial aid in the past and stuff. I just didn't know how it would work out for me. But I remember having a conversation with somebody, I think it was my professor, actually my genetics professor. He told me, he was like, I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Because I remember you took him.
Yeah.
How was he? Was he bad?
No, he was really encouraging.
He's a very encouraging man. Very serious though. But yeah, that's Professor Del Castillo, right? That's his name. Shout out to yes. If you go to MC, take him. He'll change your life. He's tough, but take him. He'll change your life. But he definitely made me realize some things. Like, I had a lot of credits. He was like, "You've been here for some time." Yeah, I definitely wasn't more than 40, but it was pushing 40. Yeah.
And you had a lot of credits.
You don't think that's a lot?
I had over 60 credits.
Alright.
Up for yourself.
Sorry, Mr. Associate. Sorry. You know, but he was just more so trying to understand my courses, because he was like, "Who led you astray?" I said, "I don't know, sir."
Oh, okay. So I only had 60 plus because I switched programs.
Oh, okay. That's another thing. Yeah.
That's
so
right.
even with me, like man, who led me astray for real? So he was just kind of like, you have two options. You could transfer, or you could take these other science classes. But the thing is, I don't know. I would not recommend taking a lot of these science courses together. No one does it. I won't recommend it. And personally, granted, there are some people who, and that's the thing, know who you are, okay? That's one advice I would give you. Know who you are. So I have some friends who, like Malvina, will literally they don't care, they will do it, yeah? Me, I have my own places where I will do what I gotta do. I don't care, I'll push myself. But I know in certain courses, I just know it's not possible. Like, I've tried being one semester trying to be like that, and I completely failed. And that's just me being honest with you guys, being black and white. I know what my strengths are, and I also know what my weaknesses are. So community college will do that to you. It will cause you to have like self-awareness, that type of thing. But I spoke to him, and I feel like after speaking to him, I sat down and I listed out what's next. I was like, what schools do I want to go to? What school has my program? What school will not lead me astray? Okay, and with the schools, with what I already have, what school will accept me? I did all of that. I talked to advisors. I was very prayerful. That's a big thing. Be very prayerful about your decision. And I realized I came to one decision. I was like, UMBC.
You know, it's very funny because I know one time I wanted to go to UMD. At
I did, yeah.
And I got UMBC, so
that's funny.
I didn't get it, so I was like, regardless, after community college, I'm going straight to UMBC. But then I ended up in College Park.
That's funny. Like, we swapped. Look at that. Crazy. And it's funny because, like, I think about it now, and it's like, I didn't get into UMBC when I applied to them. And then they told me to come back in 2 years. And now that I think about my courses, I started at MC around 2016 and I left, 2018. So that was technically 2 years. But I didn't finish, like, I didn't get my associate's degree in 2 years. But I spent legit 2 years there. But it's like, to realize that 2 years later, I'm going to the school that I originally, in my spirit, I knew I was supposed to go there. But then I was like, what do they mean by 2 years? Just for me to end up doing that 2 years, you know, which is crazy. And now look at Malvinaaa. Malvina's at the school that I wanted to go to when I first left high school, but I see why I need to be at UMBC, and I'm guessing you see why you need to be at College Park. So but yeah, so I guess my biggest advice to anyone for what's next is being very prayerful and, like, yeah, be very prayerful and just focus on yourself. I feel like that semester I really didn't talk to many people. I was, you know, funny because after Malvinaaa left, she hooked me onto the job that she had, so I was just there working and just doing all of that. And I met some amazing professors there. Like, it's good to meet professors because they'll really push you forward in your career, especially at community college. And I was able to get a nice recommendation from my English professor from God knows when, you know, and like, and even the lady I was working with, she also was able to write a great recommendation for me as well. And it's like, these kind of things were working at its right time. So you will know when you're at community college the right time. But I'm not saying sit around and wait for the right time. I honestly, both of us were very prayerful throughout our whole time at community college. I put so many prayer requests down. I was on my knees. I cried to the Lord consistently.
Like, I worked my butt off for that. It wasn't easy. Like, I'm not gonna stand here and tell you it was easy. There were times where I cried so much, but I knew I had to push. Because I remember one time my professor, Dr. Wesley, she's like, Malvinaaa, I'm rooting for you. I know you can do this. I know you can do it. It was just so much at a point that, but with the right mindset, knowing where you want to go to, knowing that I don't have any other option. For me, I don't have any other option than to graduate. I need the degrees, you know, I need them to do whatever I want to do in my life. So push. And community college is not bad. It's not. Like, you just have to know, even if you don't know what you're doing, when you get there, eventually you're gonna know. And you have to push. Don't play around. Like, that's not a playground.
Right.
Don't play around. Study hard. Go for exactly what you want to go for, and then you can make it. Graduate, walk down the aisle, go for that associate degree, and then just transfer and get you finish. That 2 years for bachelor's will come by so fast. It will just come by so fast that you're not even see. So just push. Don't let anybody tell you community college is not good. Honestly, even if you get the chance and you decide to go to community college, you're just being wise. Because you save a lot of money. You save, you know, you just save yourself a lot of trouble. Honestly.
Okay, for the figure out what's next part, like I said, I would definitely say be prayerful. Write down what you want. Like, literally just figure out what you want. Like, now you've come to this place, you feel like you've been here for a while, figure out what you want, go after it. Write down the schools you want, call the people you need to call to make it happen, the advisors, get on there, bother them or email them, let them know who you are, because these things pay off at the end of the day. But now that we're in this section of, like, encouragement, I guess my only encouragement for those who are still in community college, or you just entered community college and you know probably you're watching this video and you're probably in the semester and you're seeing everybody else live their life. Not all that glitters is gold. There are people out there, they're probably failing their classes. They probably don't even know what's happening to them next semester. I've seen people I've been to school with, 50% of the people I was in, I went to Catholic University. 50% of the people I went to Catholic University with, they all go to different schools, or they came to MC right after. Like, I was just like, I remember breaking down, crying, and I'm seeing 50% of these people in MC the semester after me. I'm like, wow, like, what was I really worried about? Not to say that you should be okay with not being where you want it to be, but I'm just saying that don't kill yourself if you're not where you want to be, you know. But my thing is, also do not hate community college, because the person I am today, all this content creator stuff, whatever the case may be, if it was not for me going to MC and me meeting the people I met, honestly, I don't even know who I would have been. I feel like I would have been closed-minded. I would have been extremely immature. I wouldn't have known how to like go after things for myself. So community college builds not only your grades, it doesn't only save you money, but it builds your character, and it builds like, you build some great friendships in community college.
All the people, my strong friendships when it comes to like school, I met them in community college.
Exactly.
And like, even though like I didn't really have friends, the few ones that I have were really supportive. The professors were really supportive. I have this professor that I still tweet at Instagram, Dr. Smith.
Yeah,
like
so cool.
He's just the coolest, and then I still come back to him and talk to him about things happening in my school. So it's like, you can build like really solid relationships. It doesn't matter if you go. They're all colleges. Don't get me wrong.
They're all colleges, yeah.
Just that one doesn't have room and board, and the other does.
Yeah. And that room and board stuff.
And then the other one you get loan, and then you're like, you really don't. Well, some people do, but then it's not even $30,000. It's not even up to $10,000.
So that's the thing. So at the end of the day, I always say this on my channel. If you don't know this now. Everything, is in seasons. Focus on your own season. If it was Roger, like our youth leader at church, Roger will literally say, stay in your lane. And that's what I'm going to tell you. If there's anything I would tell to any transfer student that is going to community college, stay in your lane and progress in your lane. The minute you look over to somebody else's lane, just like how your car will turn if you look at someplace else that is not straight, that's exactly how you will be turning when you focus on other people's lanes.
Right.
But I feel like that's pretty much that I have to share with community college students. If you have anything you want to like talk about, any other advice you have for community college students, please leave it down below. If you have any questions, you know, our social networks will be here. I mean, Malvina's will be right here. Mine is always in the video, you know. But yeah, so that's our advice for you guys. Hey guys, so since my video wanted to die on us, okay, we're just here to say, do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah.
And if you don't know, I have a channel too.
Exactly.
So follow me at Malvi. Well, at Malvi is my Twitter handle, but Malvi is my YouTube name.
It's okay. All right, guys. Bye. Be great. See you in the next back to school, whatever.